Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another edition of Flick News, the show here on FlickDirect, where I give you guys the latest that happened in entertainment news throughout the week, and then I give you guys my personal take of the matter at hand. I'm your host, Austin Putnam, and this week, guys, oh my word, there were some pretty big things that happened this week, and I'm going to kick things off with easily the biggest thing to have happened this week, and that is Star Wars Celebration. Now, Star Wars Celebration, I'm a massive Star Wars fan, so this is definitely something I look forward to at the start, or sometimes beginning of every year, but it usually happens, if I remember correctly, near the start of every year. And guys, this year's Star Wars Celebration, there was something big. Big that happened, whether it was TV news, but in particular, guys, it was movie news. There is a particular reason, or I should say, there are three particular reasons why this year's Star Wars Celebration, in terms of movie news, gets me very excited. Oh, and by the way, just what you guys know, Taika Waititi's Star Wars film, as far as I'm aware, is still happening. So for those of you who are losing their minds because of Thor: Love and Thunder, guys, you do realize that Taika Waititi has made more films than Thor: Love and Thunder, right? Just want you guys know. But anyways, not only was there one new movie announced, not only two, but there were three new Star Wars films announced. And these particular films, guys, I am so excited about. Now, starting off, one particular is being directed by Dave Filoni, and from what I've been hearing, this is going to be the culmination of what I have been hearing as the Mandoverse, which is Mandalorian, and all the spin-off projects as far as I'm aware. So this is going to be Dave Filoni's first time directing a live action movie. This next one in particular gets me very interested because of one particular reason, and that is because it is actually a sequel, as far as I'm aware, to Rise of Skywalker. Rey, who by the way once again will be trained by Daisy Ridley, will be training the new Jedi Order, which I think is a really cool idea. I love the fact that Daisy Ridley is coming back to do this. But guys, there is one project that gets me excited, and this is a brand new, and as far as I'm aware, an original Star Wars film, which, by the way, guys, is being directed by James Mangold, and apparently, guys, it will be centered around the very first Force users, and apparently, get this, and this is what gets me very excited, guys, it takes a lot of inspiration from movies like The Ten Commandments and Ben-Hur. James Mangold's new Star Wars film, a Jedi film, as far as I'm aware, is being inspired by The Ten Commandments and Ben-Hur. To say that I'm really excited about this one, guys, is a massive, and I mean a massive understatement. I'm a big fan of James Mangold. The Star Wars fan of me, guys, right now is very excited. Also, just remind me, Return of the Jedi is being re-released in theaters, I believe, later this month. My God, Star Wars fans are eating really well this month. Holy crap. The next news story this week is really much of a story, but much more of an update, and that is an update on Joker Foy Le Deux or De Le Fou. It's one of those two, but it's otherwise Joker 2, and it's a movie that I didn't think I needed at first, but the more I thought about it and the more I kept hearing about it, it sounds like a genius film. A psychological thriller musical with the Joker and Harley Quinn. That just sounds like a great idea, and my mind only goes to a billion different places. But anyways, the update is that Joker 2 has finished filming, and Todd Phillips shared a photo of Harley Quinn, or Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn, which, by the way, I think that Lady Gaga is absolutely going to kill it as this version of Harley Quinn. If Joker 2 succeeds as much as the first one succeeded, maybe there might be a Joker 3, but all I know is that, guys, Joker 2 is finished filming. As far as I'm aware, they're in the editing room right now. I'm excited to see what Todd Phillips and everybody else will be bringing for this movie. It sounds like it's going to be such an interesting and a very cool concept. I can't wait to see what they do with this movie. It sounds so freaking amazing. Going on to the last news for this week, guys. This is another update, but this is an update for a movie that's been in development hell for a very long time, and a very long time to say the least, and that is the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie has officially finished filming, and not only that, guys, it already has a release date for October. But the thing that really concerns me about this whole movie is that not only is it coming out to theaters, but it's also coming out on Peacock the same time. And personally, I don't know why they're doing this. I love that they're giving us options, either watching it on Peacock or the movie there, but at the same time, guys, I really do think that a movie with the following that Five Nights at Freddy's should be just announced, or should be just coming out in the movie theaters. All I can say is that I hope the movie is good, and I just hope that knowing that they're doing this, I hope it's not a bad sign, but nonetheless, bring on October, I'm looking forward to seeing how they treat Five Nights at Freddy's justice. That's gonna wrap it up for this week's show. Please comment, let us know about starting off. How do you guys feel about the 3 new Star Wars movies being announced at Star Wars Celebration? Which one are you looking forward to the most? Also, how do you guys feel about the update on Joker 2? And also, how do you guys feel about Five Nights at Freddy's not only coming on movie theaters, but also at the Peacock at the exact same time? Do you think that's a bad move, or do you personally think that's better to have the options? Let us know below. I hope you all enjoyed this week's show. If so, please hit that like button, also share, and don't forget the subscribe button and the notification bell for our latest new show goes live. If you guys want to see our previous 2 new shows, please click it right there or right there. And of course, until next new show goes live, we'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful week, guys. Hit like, smash subscribe, and get notified for when our reviews, interviews, and news go live.